channel. Thank you guys for tuning in with me, clicking on this video. Today's video is going to be on a drugstore makeup tutorial. I haven't done one of these in a while and I was a little pumped the other day. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do a full face of just drugstore makeup. I know I can do it because just because you don't have high-end makeup doesn't mean you cannot come up with like a full face of like glam and just nice makeup, Obviously I did this today. I really love the way this makeup turned out. I mean, look at that highlight though. I'm gonna show you guys how I got this makeup look today using all affordable and drugstore products. So if you guys want to see, then please keep watching. The first thing I'm gonna do is my brows. I'm using the Ardell pencil in the shade dark brown. It's more of like a retractable thing here. And what intrigued me into buying this was the way this pencil looks. Anastasia Beverly Hills is like the best. She's like the queen with brows, and she came up with like a new brow wiz. Like, the brow wiz was very famous, and now she came up with a different one which looks very similar to this. So like if you look at the tip, I really hope I'm in focus, it's like kind of like a little triangle there, and that's the way hers looks like as well. So I was like, oh my god, like I really want to try this out. So that's why I got it, and it has a spoolie on this end, and it was not even expensive at all. And I think I got like a coupon for $1 off, so that was even better. What I'm gonna do is like very lightly start applying this. Now I'm gonna brush through real quick. Okay, so now that I kind of lined them up and filled them in, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. I'm gonna use my Master Conceal concealer, camouflaging concealer from Maybelline. You guys know this is like my ride or die concealer for cleaning up my brows or adding a base for my eyelids, for my eyeshadows. This is in the shade light medium, by the way. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the concealer with this tiny little concealer brush, and I'm gonna just start cleaning out my brows. And then I'm gonna put it all over my lid. I'm gonna use this as a base for my shadows. Now with my sponge, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. So now that my brows are done and my lids are primed, I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild little duo thing here, and with the banana shade, I'm gonna go ahead and set my lid area just so that the concealer doesn't crease up. So for my eyes, I'm gonna start off with the same little contour duo from Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna use this bronzer shade on this side. By the way, this little palette is called Caramel Toffee, like the shade of it. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and apply this in the crease. Just blend this out everywhere. So then I'm gonna grab my Milani blush in the shade Romantic Rose, and I'm gonna use this in my crease area as well, just to add something else into the crease. And I feel like it looks so pretty blended with that bronzy shade. I want to add just a little bit of definition, and the little palette that I'm going to be using is from Maybelline. This is in the shade Natural Smokes. I'm going to be taking this shade right here. Actually, I'm taking both of the shades, this one and this one. And I'm going to apply it on the outer part just a little bit, just to add some definition. Then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out a little bit. Then with the lighter shade right here, I'm going to go ahead and highlight with this. So now I'm going to take my NYC Liquid Liner, and what I'm going to do is just use this first to line, like start off my eyeliner. Then I'm going to take my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner and finish off like with my little wing. I'm not going to do a big wing, just a little wing. Okay, now I'm going to add some mascara. I'm going to use the Falsies Push-Up Drama Mascara. This is my favorite mascara from the drugstore, and I actually have to go get another one because this one is finishing on me. So now I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to be using the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. That's a mouthful. In the shade Golden Tan. I'm going to dot it around my face a little bit first. I have been breaking out so much lately. I feel like the older I get, the more I break out, like before I'm going to get my period. And it's horrible. So taking my Real Technique sponge, I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. I'm going to be taking these two NYX concealers. One of them in the shade Banana. Wait, which one? Yeah, this one is in the shade Banana, and this one is in the shade CW04 Beige. So I like to take the beige one first and just apply some under the eyes in this little upside down little triangle motion. These NYX concealers are amazing. They are definitely on the top list of my favorite concealers from the drugstore. And then I put a little bit of the Banana one on top. Whoa, poke my eye out, right? I'm gonna apply a little bit right there. A little bit right there. So these lashes I'm gonna use are the Kiss lashes, I believe. They're definitely on the natural, like more natural side. They kind of start off a little bit short and then get a little longer. They kind of give you that cat eye look, if you will. Okay, lashes are on, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer now. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Airspun translucent powder. Now in here I have the RCMA powder. I switched it, so I have my Airspun powder in here. So I'm going to take a little bit on my sponge, because this is my favorite way of applying, like baking and doing all that. Gonna bake a little bit under the eyes. I have been using my RCMA translucent powder like religiously ever since I got it. And for this, you know, drugstore tutorial, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use my Airspun, and I just realized how much like I like it. You know, I kind of thought I was never gonna use it again because I just love my RCMA powder so much. But this one for an everyday basis, like I don't mind using it at all. I still love it. Like it's just so affordable as well. Oh my god. I totally forgot to cream contour. I'm so mad. I've been wanting to use this so bad like in my videos, and I always forget. Well, I used it last time, but still, like, what I really wanted to do is cream contour with my master contour thing, because I have been using the crap out of this lately and I just really wanted to use it. But I already pretty much set my face. I wonder if I can still... No, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Oh well. If you want to cream contour, this is a great tool to cream contour, but I already added my powder, so I can't use it anymore. You can't be putting cream on top of powder, ladies. You can't be doing that, because trust me, it's a hot mess. Anyways, whatevs. Just gonna finish baking, I guess. So, since I can't really cream contour anymore, I'm just gonna move on to bronzing my face, contouring my face with just powder. I'm gonna just use the Wet n Wild contouring palette. I really love this palette. To contour, this shade is a little bit too warm for me, but like to bronze up and stuff, I like it. I was gonna cream contour and then kind of set it with this, so I wasn't really gonna have to like contour with powder, but since I forgot, still gonna be using this anyway. With this brush, I'm just gonna bronze my face. I'm not really gonna try to contour really, because this is too warm to contour, but to add some warmth, it's perfect. So now with my Morphe M510 brush, I'm going to take a little bit of that banana shade from the Wet n Wild palette and just apply this under the eyes to highlight. Look at how pigmented that is. Look at how bright and nicely this highlight is. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Milani blush again in the shade Romantic Rose. Whenever I did this makeup and I was snapping with you guys, I was telling you guys how I loved a product that I used under my powdered highlight to really make it pop, and I was talking about this stuff right here. This is pretty much a highlighting stick, and this one is in the shade Light. It's like a really pretty creamy rosy shade. I love it as a base. I love putting it under my powder highlight. It really makes it pop and just look kind of wet and like dewy in a way. And I don't know, I've been really loving it. I just got it and I've already used the crap out of it. So what I like to do is take my ring finger and just kind of melt it into my finger a little bit first. And then I like to just dab it on my cheekbones, the tops of my cheekbones, just like that. I'm also going to take some on the bridge of my nose. So then I'm gonna take my shimmer strip in the shade Vegas strip. I think I did say it right. Yeah, okay. I've been using this for a long time. I use it pretty much on every drugstore tutorial because I just love it, and to me it's worth every penny. Because when I first bought it, I was like, this is expensive, but like for drugstore, but how long have I had this? A long time, and it's still going strong. So by itself, I always liked it, but now when I apply this base underneath and I put this on top, it's like the best thing ever. So I'm gonna take my M510 brush from Morphe and I'm gonna swirl this mostly on the top. Actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it everywhere. Swirl it everywhere. You definitely have to like swirl the crap out of it to get like good pigmentation, but once you get it, you get it. So I'm gonna apply this highlight now. Just look at that. Look how pretty that looks. This highlight is just so like pretty and bronzy looking. So now that I applied my highlight, I'm gonna contour just a little bit my nose. So now I'm gonna contour my nose. Whoa, that is pretty freaking harsh. No. I definitely contoured the shit out of my nose right now. Whew, that is intense, girl. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I'm trying to get the box here.
This nose job is way too intense, so oh my gosh. What I'm gonna do is take the little brush that I used to set the under eye, and with the banana powder, I'm gonna blend a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna take some of the bronzer shade and do my under eyes. Then taking the blush from Milani, I'm gonna use that as well to do it under the eye. Now I'm gonna add some Eye Studio Gel Liner from Maybelline in the waterline. So now I'm gonna take my highlight again, and with this shader brush, I'm gonna apply a little bit on the inner part of my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna apply mascara on the lower lashes. So I'm almost done here. I'm moving on to lips now. I'm gonna use this NYX Lip Liner in the shade Mauve. Of course, it's mauve. What do you know? So then I'm gonna go ahead and take my soft matte lip cream from NYX in the shade Athens. And I'm gonna put it right in the center mainly to just add some dimension to the look. So what I like to do with these lip creams is like I apply one layer and then I let it dry and then I apply another layer. I don't know if it's because I've been using my ColourPop liquid lipsticks for a long time. I feel like these aren't as like pigmented. You could kind of still see your lips, like your actual lip color through the lipstick. So I like to add one layer, let it dry, and apply another one. And if you do that, you definitely get good pigmentation payoff. Now the final step to set my face, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. I don't know what that took me forever, but so this is it, you guys. I'm like trying to fluff my hair because it's so flat, driving me nuts. So this is the finished look, you guys. I really love the way this look turns out. Like, I feel like the second time that I did it, it looks a little better. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. I mean, who doesn't like a full face of just drugstore products that you can go to your local little drugstore and buy? I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, if you want more of these videos. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and for being patient with me. I love you so much, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.